Hi, love bugs, ladybugs. Oh my gosh, I have hiccups. Sorry. And lightning bugs. It's Ari here. You have to deal with my hiccups now. Also, I got this new choker today, so I really wanted to wear it because I don't know how I feel about it, but I love it so much because it's kind of beautiful and big. Hey, I like flashy a little bit when it's like minimalist flashy. So you see, there's only one like pearl and like a few like cubic zirconium, and then like that. I like flashy because it's big, but it's not too tacky flashy. Flashy. Sorry. My hiccups are killing me, but I'm here with the mukbang. We went to Hawaiian Poke and got this poke bowl. Yeah. So it's just, let me just go and I swear. Oh, it's right here. I was like, I grabbed a spoon. Where did it go? So let's open this puppy. Oh, so good. I'm wearing all blue pajamas. Or all, they're more like comfort coats because, yeah, so. You have tobiko or masago, depending on how you call it, but like fish eggs, seaweed salad. You have some tuna, salmon, yellowtail with sushi rice, and spicy crab. So let's go and try to mix this up a bit. I have some onions because I'm a girl who likes onions. This is so hard to mix, I'm not gonna lie. So just get a bite of trying to get everything. I love like poke and raw fish. Sushi is one of my most favorite things to eat. Anyway, I was just thinking, I've been like on this grind of just making YouTube videos because this is my new hobby. I think that this should be fun for me. It helps me connect to people who are like me or who think that I'm funny or interesting enough to watch, I guess. And if you think I am, thank you. Because seriously, I'm not. But, yeah. But I actually am very thankful for all the people who watch these videos, even though it's like such a small amount. Because I hope you guys can get something from this. Something cute, something amazing, something kind from it. But yeah. One of my pet peeves is when you tell someone like, oh, I gotta try this essay, but I'm so proud of it. And someone's like, oh, I just got ChatGPT to do it for me. Because there's someone, not gonna say it, but to do something for English, a project. And they're like, oh, well, this is from a different class, not my class. It was like, oh, I'll just get ChatGPT to write the ballad. Maybe it's just because I'm a poet. But writing ballads is not that hard. If anything, you just gotta write a story that flows. You try to make it rhyme or something, and then you have a ballad. Like a good simple ballad is like Gangsta's Paradise or Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. You don't have to be the next like. It's just I don't understand why people can't have fun with it. I feel like something is fun if you make it fun. If you find people you connect with, and if you find something, like, I feel like the one thing is that people are like, oh, well, it's not fun, so I'm not going to put effort into it. Like, why don't you make it fun? Why don't you make it something memorable? You know? Like, my group is doing something like a parody based on Rush Hour. Like, we're trying to have fun with it, but some people just don't know how to have fun. Also, I love watching rom-coms, like, even like the Hallmark movie Saving the Christmas Tree Farm, or like Royal or something. I freaking love those. But also, personally for me, if a guy were to want to get my attention, I would like literally want them to go like full, like 10 things I hate about you. Like, if they like did something that hurt me, you know how he like, if you watched it, you understand that. Like, 10 things I hate about you, he like runs around and humiliates himself because, you know. Or like in Easy A, where he kind of like goes slow with it and just kind of like jokes around with her, and then at the end he borrows, like, she mentions her favorite 80s movies, and then he comes out there with like speakers on a lawnmower and like makes her dreams come true. That's cute. That's amazing. Like, you expect me to go to tell my parents about you if you're just gonna be like, hey, go out with me? Like, I'm not gonna make an effort. Make an effort and I'll think about it. Also, have a really weird pet peeve: squeaky shoes. If I hear shoes like squeak, I will friggin'. It makes me like, makes my I hate it. It's one of my least favorite things to hear. It's just the high pitch and like noise. I can't. I cannot. It makes me like cry internally, and it's not fun to hear. Do you guys ever like, I just realized like how this is. It sounds super sad that I'm like filming a YouTube video, eating poke into a room and just talking about random stuff. But hey, what else am I supposed to do? Study for finals? I should be, but I'm actually pretty good and pretty set for finals, honestly. I'm pretty set for finals. It's not that hard. I'm just excited for break because I love the holiday season. Do you ever like remember being a kid and like it's right before the holiday break and you guys would watch the Peanuts movie or anything? I remember 5th grade for like around science. And my teacher at the time, she'd put on the Great British Bake Off, and she was like, that was her way of like teaching us like different states of matter. But girl, we were all rooting for a specific person. We were all rooting for a specific person to win the Great British Bake Off, and we got so competitive over it in 5th grade. That's a good memory. I have no idea which season it was. I can't remember my 5th grade class. Put down which season it was because that was fun memories. I've been on my grind. I love watching like random TV shows. I finished 13 Reasons Why. I actually started that and finished that in the span of freshman year. Young Royals I finished. I've currently finished Heartbreak High until the next season comes out. And in like 11 days, season 5 of Emily in Paris comes out because I really wanted to stay with Marcello. I watched Heated Rivalry. I'm trying to see what else there is to watch because I feel like I've watched so many things. I've watched almost everything. I watched Grotesquerie. I've watched everything. Not gonna lie, Grotesquerie gets so many things wrong about Catholicism. Just saying. The placement of everything is so wrong. I just can't get over that. That's the one thing I dislike, is that the placement of the things so off. It's not right. Okay, I'm gonna close this so I can actually get on to it about it. It's a little round, but I love you, Ryan Murphy Productions. I love you. I love y'all. I loved Glee. I loved everything. I love The Politician. That was great. But like, bro, you cannot. Also, New Girl was such a good show. I finished watching that. Schmidt is my. I want to be like Schmidt sometimes. He's just, the way he pronounces words, like mispronounces words, it's just iconic. The way he pronounced chutney as chutney, peak. And then how proud he is when he, in the one Christmas episode, when they go around to see like the neighborhoods with Jess, and then Winston was like, look, they have a menorah, and then he's like, Judaism, son. Iconic. But anyway, to go back on it, as a Catholic, you have the altar in the middle of the table, or like at the table, like altar thing. You cannot really put anything else there, and it's in the middle, because that has embedded within it is the actual. So if your Catholic Church has a name like St. Jude, you would have like an artifact of St. Jude within it. So that's why it's very holy, very important, because that's if the communion wafers, because they're like the body and blood of Christ, if they are not in the tabernacle, that's the second thing you bow to. If there's nothing in the tabernacle, then you bow to the table, to the altar. That was in the middle, but in front of it was the... I'm gonna double check what it's called, because I'm just not gonna... Yeah, the pulpit. So if you have the pulpit, you don't put it in front. It's either left or right where you keep it, because it's not supposed to... It's wrong. I'm sorry, it's wrong. No one should have the pulpit there. And also, the amount of candles are supposed to be specific, because due to the liturgical calendar, this is turning into a mini Catholicism lesson. But the only reason you should have a certain amount of candles is for specific reasons. Like, it's the Advent, so you have 4 candles. You have the purple, 3 purple, and 1 pink or rose colored. And those are special for the Advent season. And then you only have a ton of lights or a ton of candles if it's Easter. Easter is when you have a ton of candles. Easter Vigil and Easter Day is when you have tons of candles, because that's when, because those 3 days you kind of right when Jesus was in the tomb, you keep it dark because Jesus God is not there, and then the light comes out, and that's it. So if you ever do feel like if anyone who is here is gonna do a direct anything that's basic Catholicism or anything like that, get it right, because it's kind of like, I get it for artistic choice, but sometimes it could be taken wrong as like you're mocking something. Like it's just sometimes you should be really careful with what you're doing. Not that it's wrong, but sometimes it's just bad representation of what an actual like church is. And at times churches can be seen as very serene, very very ethereal, very calming, but if it's seen in a light where it's very, I guess, judgmental, it's just, I think that personally, if you're going to do something like that, you should really do a bit of research on what it looks like. Also, priests wear black shoes when presiding mass, because red shoes are normally used for the Pope. Fun fact. You should watch Two Popes if you want to do more deep dive on what it is. I love Two Popes. That's one of my favorite movies. But yeah, sorry. I just had to go on a little tangent about that because I really dislike I'm an observant person, so I observe everything. If you do something, I would probably observe it, because it's either I'm quiet and observing, or I'm quiet and just tuning everything out. So that's a fun fact about me. Yeah, sorry for that tangent, for whoever's watching this. Also, I love the cranberry fizz poppies. Love them. So good. But they're only seasonal. So that's really sad. Really, really sad. Like, really crazy sad. But yeah. Yeah. So that's, I guess, the end of my yap sesh too, and impromptu mukbang. This was supposed to be a mukbang, and I just went to a yap sesh and rant. So if you guys like me eating and then yapping about something, comment down. Also, I don't have that many posters on my wall. Comment so I can put stuff on my wall. Like, dude, there's nothing on my wall. I think if you guys want me to like put something down on my wall, you guys should like comment, like and comment and subscribe if you like my weirdness and my comedy. That's non-existent. My non-existent comedy. My quality content that has no quality. It is content. I'm sorry. I have no idea how to exit a video or like make a video that's not weird. So we're kind of chilling and trying my hardest to not seem as weird as I truly am. I promise, I'm normal. I'm normal, not on camera. Okay, I'm normal in general. So yeah. But if you guys do like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe for more videos. And if you guys do comment, I will be back on my grind on this, bro. I will grind I will grind a lot. I will grind hard and make more videos for y'all, okay? Okay. Bye, love bugs, ladybugs, and lightning bugs. And see y'all next time. Bye.